Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Monday. It's Mr. Joshua with another toy reveal. Last week I bought this figure on eBay for about $8, and the shipping was about 3, so about 11 bucks out the door for this figure. And it was actually a really good deal. So this is the Toy Biz 2003 Beast. And it for being a 2003 action figure, it's actually pretty fucking awesome, and the articulation on this figure is, lack of a better word, great. Um, let's adjust the camera back just a little bit. There we go. The only problem that I have with this figure is the fact that it doesn't have like an ab crunch or an ab joint for the ab portion move around a little bit. But other than that, the figure, its articulations are fucking amazing. And the figure's big and bulky, and it's everything I ever wanted in a Beast action figure. I've actually seen a lot of the newer ones that were just released not too long ago, and um, unfortunately they're shit compared to this figure because some of the new Beast figures that came out were just too scrawny, some were too short, and you know everything underneath it was just kind of shitty. And that was actually the reason why I bought this figure, because I wanted something that looked more like the cartoon. And in my opinion, for the amount of money this figure was, it was actually a really good deal. I spent $8 on a figure that looks like he's from the cartoon, great articulation, and yeah, something I'm totally going to be turning into a zombie. And that was the reason why I bought this figure. I'm going to add him to my zombie collection. And before we get too ahead of ourselves, you guys might notice that I've already started the process on his, zombification or whatever the fuck. And as you can see, I painted his eyes white. Originally, this figure came with blue eyes. And yesterday I was taking a shit and I just decided to, paint the eyes white. And before I got too ahead of myself, I thought I would do a video just to show off his amazing articulation. Back him up just a little bit more. There we go. But as you can see with this figure, for it being a 2003 figure, it really has some amazing details. You got, some veins popping out. You can see how, you can see all those stretch marks in his muscles and hair. He's got some, decent looking claws. His feet are pretty awesome. Everything about this figure is awesome. And again, the only thing that I don't like about the figure, that doesn't have an ab joint. And I'm actually thinking about putting an ab joint in there. I want to, but I don't know if that would be a good idea. And the reason why is because if you look at if you look at him from this point, you can see that his body kind of tilts off to the left a little bit. And that means I would have to give him, basically an uneven grind, like all the way around the torso area, and try to, cut it off. And he just won't, set right. If I, try to set the torso part, straight up and down, there's gonna be a big giant, gap in there. So I'm probably gonna scratch that idea. Originally, that's what I wanted to do, but whatever. It's still good. It's still a good toy. He just won't have articulation in the waist, which is, it's fine, I guess. It's not like, I'm going to be selling this to a person who's going to, sit there and play with it all day long. So down to his articulation, his head is on a weird like neck joint slash like ball joint thing. I'm not really sure what kind of joint it is, but it is pretty loose, which, it's which kind of sucks, but that's what happens when you have a toy that's over 17 years old, so it was bound to happen. But I can easily fix that. All I gotta do is put some, I think what you do is you put some dish soap in the gaps and you kind of twist it around a little bit and let it dry, and eventually it'll tighten it right up. It's a good little trick. So yeah, his head can move up and down and side to side and all that great stuff. Really good articulation. I remember when I was a kid, I always got the Beast and Wolverine mixed up a little bit. And the reason why is because they're both they both share like the same like, hairstyle and maybe a face, the face just a little bit, I started watching a show when I was about 3, so I was always a little confused. I was always like, dude, what the fuck? How come Wolverine keeps turning blue? And the reason why is because, I was associating the Beast haircut with Wolverine's haircut. And they both, oddly enough, share like the same haircut and same, like, a little, chops and such. So yeah. Beast always reminded me of Wolverine to an extent. It wasn't until I got older when I realized that they're just, two different people. It took me a little bit, but I caught on to it. So another cool gimmick about this figure is his mouth actually opens up. That's one of the reasons why I wanted the figure. It opens up, closes. Let's do a little bit of a close-up on the... There we go. As you can see, you can open, way the fuck up. What's really cool is that it's kind of detailed on there. You can see his little, tongue. You can see the gums up there. Yeah, there we go. Better. His teeth are nice. I would have wished that they would have, done the teeth a little more sharper, but it's okay. His mouth kind of reminds me of Bram Stoker Dracula. That movie from the 90s. That was actually kind of cool. Except for Keanu Reeves' like shitty acting. Yeah. It was a great movie regardless, though, but yeah, that's what his mouth reminds me of. A combination of Bram Stoker's Bram Stoker Bram Stoker's Dracula and maybe Blade. Blade 2, I believe, is the one where the vampires are fucking weird looking, where their like mouth slits open. Yeah, that was either Blade 2 or 3. But let's see what else we have here. Enough with his sexy head. Arms go up and down. They're moderately loose. Not loose to a point where I have to fix them, but it's pretty good. 360 around. And he's loaded with just, he's loaded with just all this articulation. It's pretty awesome, actually. Definitely a great buy for $8. Rotating back and forth. Of course, the arms go up and down. They bend about, that far up, which is nice. Even his little wrists go back and forth. That's cool. One of my other favorite gimmicks is that his hands and his fingers actually move around. So this little finger right here, it goes up and down. That's really cool. His little other fingers are all on one piece, so they move up and down together. That's nice. Same thing with the other hand too, all that shit, same thing. They did a really good job with the articulation, by the way. I'm very surprised that this figure doesn't go up to like $50 an hour today. $50 on Buy It Now today. $50 an hour, you fucking retard. But yeah, again, I'm really surprised that he's not selling for about $50. Just because of the articulation and on how well sculpted the figure was. And another little joint thing up and down. That's cool. Goes back and forth. That's nice. His legs go about that far back, that far forward. He even has a little swivel joint right there. 360. I'm not going to do a 360 because I don't care. That's awesome. And one of the cool things I always like about action figures is when they give them the foot joints. As you can see right here, that's awesome. Now just little simple things like that really make the figure cooler. And gives them better posability too. Then the back of him too. Check that out. He's actually very well detailed in the back. Usually with the newer action figures, they don't put as much detail in the back as they do in the front. But in this case, with this dude, he's a little bit older and he's just decked out with fucking details, you know. Details, articulation. He's kind of heavy. He's the proper height. And he's a damn good looking figure. And last but not least, he's got a pretty solid ass. You know, I don't really see any ass cheeks in there. It would be nice to see his, you know, manly, muscular ass cheeks kind of popping out of that, you know, nice little swimsuit he's wearing. But, yeah. Scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this dude a solid 9. He would get a solid 10 out of 10 if he had an ab joint or something there to be able to move his torso around. But, yeah, he's a damn good-looking figure. And before I go, let's compare him to maybe one or two of my customs I've done already. Put him off to the side for a little bit. Let's do my zombie Cyclops. And as you can see, they pair up pretty nicely. You know, in the TV show, Beast was, you know, bigger than everyone else. Even though he was a sexy blue beast, he was actually like I guess he was a very smart scientist, and he was like really kind until you like fucked with him. But yeah, just size comparison, it seems about right. Yeah, not bad at all. I like it. Maybe I can find another zombie that I have around here. I hope. Here we go. Cool. Let's do the. No, let's put them together with the Wolverine as well. Let's put him down on his knees where he belongs, like a little bitch. You know, something like that, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Pairs up with all three of them nicely, you know, it's pretty cool. I like it. Other than the fact that their costumes don't really match the cartoon series, you know, except for Beast. You know, you have fucking Cyclops over here is wearing like the retro metallic blue, which is nice. You have Wolverine, who's wearing the X-Force costume, but the X-Force costume and the other costume from a TV show are like basically the same. The only difference is color, and he has some like shoulder guards and different boots. That's like basically it. But you get the general concept of what the team's gonna look like when I'm done. Right now I'm trying to get Gambit. I'm trying to get the Marvel Universe one because that one looks more screen accurate to the cartoon. But unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to afford him because some asshole is going to get him before me. He's on bid right now for like $5 out of the package, which is, you know, fine by me. And I might actually be able to get the Storm Toy Biz version, which, you know, she's actually, you know, pretty decent looking, which is the reason I wanted to get the Storm figure from the Toy Biz. You know, it's cheap, and I'm not going to spend fucking $60 on the new Marvel Legends one only to turn into a zombie. Fuck that shit. But yeah, this is all they have for my zombies right now. I've got a third one, which is, you know, my very first Wolverine, but I can't find him. Actually, you know what? I lied. He's right here. No, he's more, you know, screen accurate to the cartoon. There's the 3 zombies I've made so far. Working on a 4th one. I got the other Cyclops that's more, you know, cartoon accurate. And we're going to see what happens. I'm really hoping to sell these figures when they're done. I really hope that I can bring some joy to somebody in their you know, collection. And as for me, I'm really hoping I get the opportunity to go to the ocean tomorrow. if I play my cards right, I will be able to get there and back before my wife comes home and finds out where I've been, because I don't have a job. But I'm on unemployment. Thanks, California. No, but I might make a video of the ocean tomorrow if I manage to make it there. I gotta travel through a bunch of mountains, about 3 hours worth before I hit the ocean. And here's a fun fact before I go. The oceans in Northern California are way better than the ones in Southern California. Fun fact. Now, our oceans up here in Northern California make the oceans in Southern California look like shit. In Southern California, everything's like flat and desert. So when you're out there in the ocean, you turn around, what do you see? You see nothing but flat. You see nothing but flat and fucking buildings, and that's about it. Up here, when you're at the ocean, yeah, the sand is gray, but it's nice. It's real, is what I like to call it. I like real oceans where it hasn't been like maintained by man, So if you're up there in Humboldt County, for example, that's where I'm going tomorrow. If you're out there in Clam Beach, you turn around and what do you see? You see nothing but a big giant mound of sand. You look off to the distance and you see the redwood forest. You see all this nature, all these trees, all that great shit. And it's real, it's not fucking manufactured by man. It's, real. And another fun fact, the redwood forest is actually like, well, the whole entire like Humboldt County area, that's like California. That's California's only rainforest, and it's actually the world's oldest rainforest, believe it or not. Which is the reason why people go up there and grow. It's actually Humboldt County is actually a place that grows the most like ideal and best marijuana. It's because it's being grown in a rainforest and it's the ideal environment. But yeah. That's where I'm going to be heading off tomorrow with my retarded pit bull. Wish me luck on 299. It's a very, very curvy road. You're going to be going, you're literally swerving like literally all the way through those mountains for 3 hours. And I got to travel back. And the reason why I'm going to leave a little early so I'm not on that road at nighttime. At nighttime is when all the animals come out. And ironically, 15 people a year die on that road. So keep my fingers crossed, and I hope I don't make it on that 15 people a year. And that's it. That's all that I have for this video. Happy Monday, and hope you guys like these videos. And if you guys like my videos, please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.